Hello and welcome to episode number 15 of the Chase and 8 podcast, where we will be reviewing the football game coming up. Oklahoma Sooners versus the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hey, look who we got back in the flesh. The man, Alex Poston. We got him back. How we doing?
They tried to take me down, but they couldn't keep me down. Okay.
True. That's true right there. Ryan, how we doing?
They didn't know you knew how to swim. Swim out of that apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible, man. It was a long 2 weeks.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad deal.
Well, for everybody that didn't know, my apartment flooded because of the people that lived 2 floors above me. They set some boxes on fire on their stove, and the suppression system, just didn't turn off, and it flooded everything. So I was out of apartment for 2 weeks trying to find a home, and it was a struggle.
Living on
my
the street.
laptop was ruined, shot, everything. So, but we're back. We're good.
We're back, baby. We're back. Hey, I'm your host, TJ Mullins. I'm here with Ryan. I'm here with Alex. All right, we're gonna get right into this sucker. We're gonna keep it precise. All right, we're gonna be straight to the point. But hey, fellas, can we do something real quick? Because all I've seen on social media, man, on the radio, every podcast that I've listened to this week, they've been negative. All right, I want to go around the room. Give me one positive from what you've seen up to this point. Alex, kick us off.
Positive is a new week.
New week, baby. That's a positive. And I like that.
Who knows? That's about as positive as I got for you, bud. Okay.
Yeah, I like it. Ryan, what we got?
I mean, that's what I don't understand. We're 4-2. It's not like we're 2-4. We got an elite defense. You want a positive? Just because, hey, it was garbage 34 points.
Yeah.
Like I said last pod, I'll give them 24 against a really good offense. But other than that, I think our defense, hey, we got an elite D. I'm not. Everyone else is out on them. We can't suck every week. I got to believe the offense is working on something. So I expect to see better.
Hey, I like that. I like that right there. Hey, let me tell you something a positive that I really have enjoyed watching this season. I really do think we have the best punter in the entire country. And even if the offense didn't suck, I really do think, he would still be the best punter in the country. He's been phenomenal this year.
Yeah.
And we can score on defense.
Yeah.
That's positive right there, baby.
True.
And I'm expecting us to have a pick six or a scoop and score or something like that this Saturday. So
hopefully it's a 3-7 ball game then.
What are we seeing, fellas? What are we seeing from the defensive side of the football when it comes OU's defense versus South Carolina's offense? Alex, start us off, dude. Like, show me something that, give the viewer something to look out for on Saturday.
Man, I think that we'll be able to. They got some pretty big receivers. I know we're kind of a little bit smaller than them on the defensive side, but I think we'll be able to match up with them in the secondary. I know like I said, their receivers are pretty big. They're fast. I think that, I don't know, if I had to pick something out to look for, I think that it'd be something to look out for. They like to throw the ball a little bit too, so.
Yep. Ryan, what you got, man?
Yeah, I think our defense matches up very, very well against their offense. If we play sound, we got to be objective. We got to know our job. We got to do what our job is. As long as we do that, as long as we set the edge, they're going to try to do a lot of counters. They're going to try to do a lot of busy movement to get you undisciplined, and that's how they try to win. They pass the ball maybe a little bit, not much. Sellers is not he's not a good thrower,
right?
Honestly, so not real worried about the receivers. I think our secondary will be fine. Their O-line isn't, the two teams that we lost to, both of those O-lines were very, very good, and I thought we played well against them. So I expect us to really beat that O-line up and get to the quarterback, put some pressure on him, get him into those second and long, third and longs, to where we do see him have to throw the ball, and then I think that's where you see some turnovers that could happen. But I think our defense matches up very well.
Yeah, that was nice. I like how you put that right there. One thing for me, I want to see the defense tackle a little bit better. For the most part, I would say it was pretty solid against Texas. There was that one drive where floodgates opened up and we just, you know, I don't know what happened, and that stuff will happen. But I think for the most part, we tackled pretty solid. But I would like to see it get a little bit better. Another thing, man, is they got, like Alex said, they got some size, but I just with Sellers, he's prone to turn the ball over, and I like our matchup there defensively. I like the matchup with us getting some turnovers, and like I'd mentioned before we got into this, I'm hoping to see a pick six, scoop and score type situation, or at least not even like something like that. At least getting a turnover and setting the offense up in a good position, just field position wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like you said, I like the matchup. I think we can handle their offense pretty well.
Well, we're going to
we haven't seen either.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. And we're going to have to tackle well because they're big. Those running backs I just mentioned, they're all 230.
Yeah.
And Sellers himself is stacked as well. I think he's like 205, 210.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Yeah.
Was he like 6'2"?
Well, no, he's shorter. He's like Russell Wilson. So he's like
I can get
5'10".
He just looks big on film.
Yeah. That was his comparison. Was Russell Wilson.
Okay.
So he's stacked. I mean, yeah, I got him at 6'3", 242.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's big.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why are we comparing him to Russell Wilson?
That's a Cam Newton comparison.
Yeah. I was about to say he looks huge for Russell Wilson.
Then we're gonna have to tackle very well.
Yeah.
You saw what happened when he played against, I think it was LSU. I think they ended up losing. But I mean, he was just running. Like when he gets free, he was running dudes over.
Yeah.
He had like that 75-yard run, I think, or something like that. Something crazy.
So yeah, I like that. To your point, tackling is gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Because they're probably gonna get some one-on-one, get us in some space that we're gonna have to. Our secondary is probably gonna have to make some tackles on those big guys.
Right.
Yeah, and one guy that I do want to mention that I'm not sure what he's going to do in the game, but Nick Harbor is, the guy is just, he's so fun to watch, like as a player. I don't know if there's a comparison anywhere for
like DK, like a little small DK,
right? Or Megatron, Calvin Johnson, type. But gosh, man, the guy is just. He's a specimen.
He was we were favored for him when Lincoln was here.
Dang. That'd be nice.
That crazy.
we can use him right now. I'll tell you
he's
that much.
Raw. He don't run out
for sure.
real well, but he is big, he's fast, so
yeah.
He's kinda like what that team we played, what was that?
Temple?
Tulane?
Temple.
Oh, was it Temple? The USC?
It was the USC guy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
The track runner.
Yep.
Hey man, I need to see a good performance. I really do. And I think that's what we've gotten accustomed to now is the defense is going to step up and they're going to play a good game. It's the other side of the football that's been lagging, and I think with the defense playing better, we can set the offense up in better situations. A guy that I think is going to make an impact. I have one of the ends, okay, because I think they're starting a true freshman. It's either a true freshman or a redshirt freshman at one of the tackles. True. So, we got to get some pressure, man.
Left tackle.
Okay. So, I think that's probably Ethan Downs. I doubt or Mason. One of those two. I expect him to be in the backfield. I know that he's been beat a lot this season, and so I'm expecting the same thing to continue on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have to be good on first down and second down, so we put them in those spots that they do have to pass, and then our offense has to score. We have to put pressure on them to actually have to throw the ball. So
I'm trying to throw the ball deep once. Please.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to see somebody throw the ball down the field. Please.
Hey, AP, we'll get there, though.
For my health.
Yeah. For his mental health.
Yeah.
About to go.
Well, really, yeah. Sooner Nation's mental health, man. We just need some passes.
I'll tell you my guy on defense.
You're good. Yeah.
And I'm going with a guy that I have not been too fond of. He had an okay game last game, but I think he got exploited in some areas. But I expect Tua to bounce back. All preseason All-American. He hasn't had an All-American season in my book. Missed a lot of plays. I know he's got 2 INTs, but I expect him to be very, very key and sound in the run game.
I was actually going to send this to you in the group, but I forgot. But one guy broke down his play from Texas, and he was saying, I don't even know who it was. I'll have to go back and look, but he was saying that Billy on like runs up the middle, he gets his hips too far to the sideline, and he's encouraging the cutback, and it's been killing us. Like he's too. I'll have to go back and look, but I
know D-Mac was doing some film study today, and I know he was pointing out his shoulders.
Yeah,
his shoulders are pointed towards the sideline. It's easier, and he doesn't work from inside out.
Yeah, I think he's doing the opposite. He's like it's like working from the inside,
playing more like a contain almost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Instead of
and maybe that's what they're teaching him.
Yeah. I don't know.
No,
I don't think so. But you know, if Brandon he's doing Hall, that consistent, shoot.
Yeah. I know.
That's another thing D-Mac said was Brandon Hall was a GA when he was there, so he knows what Hall is telling him.
Yeah.
You watch Eli Bowen. Hey, 2 needs to learn from 23 because that's how you do it. He leveraged the ball. I mean, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Love the way he comes up and fills a hole from cornerback position.
Man. As a true freshman too, undersized true freshman, the guy's not scared of anything.
Oh no.
I love to see that.
He's sound. He didn't miss 1 tackle that I saw, and coverage. He's strapped in.
It's nice.
Yeah.
AP, you got a guy you think?
Right.
Man, I think I'm gonna go with Sammy this week. I think he'll have he's got enough ball now. He's playing that big game. I think it'll kind of slow down a little bit for him. I think you might see him, settle down and find that cheetah position. Well, and then you get McCullough back too, or he played last week too. So I don't know. I still say Sammy, man. I liked what I saw out of him the past couple of weeks. He's trying to learn that position. I just think it's about time for him to kind of step up, honestly. Somebody at least in that spot.
That's a great pick.
It is. I like it.
Need him bad. Yeah. Bigger body in there because they're going to try to muddy it up. And
their running backs, man, they run hard, dude.
And their O-line got after Alabama. I mean, they were pushing them around. So physicality is going to be a huge thing in this game.
Right.
Yeah, I like it. I like that pick a lot, man. So, all right, let's flip it over to the other side of the football, fellas, and let's break this down. All right. And Ryan, you'd mentioned, we can't suck every week. And I really hope that Littrell is actually starting to understand what he wants to do as an offense, because that's been one of the biggest problems up to this point for me. Is everything looks so jumbled up. There's no rhythm to anything. And I don't think we have an identity as an offense. What are you seeing this week that leading up to the game that makes you think that, we can take that next step?
Well, I think, and I don't know, maybe BV's got in there in weeks past too, but he actually said he sat down with all of the offensive players and went through every play and asked them, got their feedback, really, really sound film watching. And that was the first time I heard BV talk about the offense like that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what he can do on the defensive side, and the defensive side is a lot harder. Defense is always going to be the harder side of the ball. So I don't know. I just feel like BV getting more involved in the offense in the way he coaches. I expect a more crisp and simple and organized offense this Saturday.
Yeah, Alex, you want to add on to that? Anything, man?
Man, it's just so hard to try to run an offense when you have your top 5 receivers out, your playmakers, you know what I mean? And then you're begging for, your kids that just got on campus a couple of months ago to come out and perform and, you know, play the best game of their life, right away. So I don't know, man. I think if our offensive line can be a little bit more aggressive and help us with a run game, I think it'll help out with Hawkins. They might open up Bauer Sharp a couple times. I really want them to get Ivan in that game, man. He's big. I feel like every time he gets in the game, they throw it to him and he doesn't drop the ball. He goes forward. And I might jinx him right there, but just every time I see him, man, he's just doing his job and they look for him and he's always open. And I feel like receivers that we've been playing, they just can't find, for some reason, to get open, or I don't know what that is. But like, if you look at other games, you got teams, they got guys running wide open somehow, some way, but we can't find guys to get open. But anytime 82 is in that game, I feel like he's open and they're trying to throw him the ball. So I don't know, man. I think we got weapons, man. I think we can, if we just let some of them young cats play, I think we'll be all right, man. We'll be decent. We'll at least give us a chance, especially with some size out there too. 6'6", why not?
Yeah, I like that. Because I will say though, every time he gets on the field, he does flash. For real, he does.
And to like the look apart, like him and Seven, I feel like they're the two most comparable to our starting 5 that are out.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And what that raises the question is, why is 81 out there?
I have no idea.
Supposedly he's one of the fastest guys on the team, if not the fastest. That's what we've been told. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Here's the deal. You already got a fast guy out there.
I know.
A small, fast guy.
Yeah.
So you need another.
Now you got 2.
Now you can't run on the outside because they're just getting blown up.
They're getting jammed up, yeah.
I don't understand. And every time 7 comes in the game, he's either blocking really well, seems like. He had a hell of a game last game.
Yeah.
You pointed him out like our first podcast.
Yeah.
Said he was blocking well. I don't understand what Emmett Jones is seeing in 81 because I haven't seen it at all.
Yeah.
At all. He hasn't done anything.
Yeah. I guess he's the backup to Burks, right? I would assume, or no?
No, they were on the field at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think he's a backup to Jalil.
It could be.
Okay.
It could be the position, but I feel like he plays out wide, not a slot. In 82,
yeah,
I feel like he's an out wide guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I would really, really like to see 82 or 7 out there more.
I want to see Davion Mitchell in the game. I say it every podcast. I don't care what y'all say. I want to see the kid in the game.
I mean,
they gave X a couple chances at the end zone. Hey, man, put his ass out there. Him and Hawkins, they went to school together. They played together. He threw to him all the time. You'll see that same connection. He'll throw it up. He'll go get that thing, I'm telling you. Maybe not right now, but just get him out there. Because I'm tired. Just give somebody another chance. Something. Get something going. Get a spark.
You got to think about red shirting. And...
Is it? Yeah, he's got a red shirt, huh?
Probably.
Yeah. But, we got a guy back there, man. If you want answers, I got it for you, okay? Put that guy out there.
Yeah. I mean,
listen, man. Hey, for me, we have to get the run game established some sort of fashion, man. I don't even at this point, I don't really know what like I said, it's like we come out against Tennessee and we know that their defensive line's the best part of their defense.
Mm-hmm.
Run it right at them. Okay. Mm-hmm. Auburn had some success running the football. I mean, it wasn't great by any stretch of the imagination, but it wasn't terrible. And then we come out against Texas with 2 weeks to prepare, coming off the bye week, man. And we're running these plays that are taking 5 seconds to develop. And I'm just like, dude, just run a normal play. I don't understand why we have to be this extravagant run game. When the offensive line has been struggling. There's no doubt about it. So put them in situations that is going to make them successful, and then we can start running play action, and then we can start throwing the ball down the field. It's
Right.
there's steps to it, and we're missing steps right now, and we got to start developing those.
Eight's got to be in the ball game. You got to give Eight the rock. I
He's
don't
the
care what
best
you
guy.
You can't play.
Hey, I don't care. Somebody's got to lose their job or something. Give Eight the ball. Let him go. Let him take off.
Yeah,
He's the best we got.
He makes so many mental mistakes, man. Literally, when he ran the other direction, I've never seen that before. I don't think out of a college running
Did you
back.
see that while you were down there?
Which one?
It was he ran it as a counter.
Yeah,
but
it was just a
I
straight.
don't know if he lined up like on the wrong side or it was supposed to just be like a HB zone or sprint or something, but he ran it like a counter. So the tackle and guard both pulled.
Yeah.
There was 4 defenders that didn't run with him, and he ran right into 4
into
defenders.
Oh yeah, right. When the 2 guys hit him right before he handed off. Is that the one?
No, I don't think.
No, there's a different one.
Yeah,
I don't think I saw that. Did you see that play though that I was talking about?
Yes. And he handed it off to Barnes.
2 guys is right here.
Yeah.
We got no blocking up there. We're not on the same page, man. Yeah. The offensive line as a whole, I feel like they're just not on the same page. It's crazy.
Well,
fellas, can we talk about it just for a second? They were before the Texas. I know, dude. Sorry, I just got to throw this in there because I got to point off that before the Texas game, they're saying we got our 5, and now they're saying we are probably going to start Troy Everett on Saturday. That's what I've been hearing. I have no idea, but
hey, I tell you, every time I looked up on the scoreboard, offensive lineman was getting whipped. I seen reaching for grass, reaching for help. I mean, and I know you're gonna be mad at me for saying this. I know you said they play good. I don't think they play good at all. They haven't played good.
Watching.
I was up there in the seats, okay? I was there firsthand watching us get our ass whipped. Every time I looked around, I seen either Tarquin, Sexton, reaching for their guy, and they're already up to Hawkins. And I feel like that's why he was running out of the pocket so much, even when he didn't need to. He just felt like if I feel somebody coming, they're gonna sack me. So
there's no trust.
It's just, like you said, no trust. And that's goes back to starting a quarterback in the halfway through the season. So
yeah,
a lot of pieces going wrong.
I think Texas just also there were some times where the line didn't play good. I wouldn't say they got beat consistently, but they also timed up some hell of a blitz.
Yes,
packages. I mean we got out coached.
I was gonna say we probably just got out coached instead of outplayed. Maybe that's what it is.
On their defensive side of the ball, man, they timed some blitzes up that were phenomenal.
Yeah.
To what we were doing, like that screen we tried to run. I mean, nothing he could do, man. And then there was some other ones that the players, there was a great call on what we had called, and then the players timed it perfect. But here's what my deal on the offensive line. Everett that's not a big deal to me. He's played ball. I would rather Everett probably than Hickman, if you want my honest. He plays more physical.
I'm talking about the gel and the chemistry.
Yeah, right. Well, I think Everett, I don't think they miss a beat with Everett. He's been there.
I'm just saying, play the same 5 guys.
Well, you can't play. Tarquin got yanked, even though he's the most consistent.
Because he's getting his ass whipped.
Well, we've seen that. So now you got to move Sexton over, but he didn't look any better.
He was getting his ass whipped.
He got it worse. So I think you see Tarquin again, and the only thing I think you see change is Sexton. Or not Sexton, Hickman forever.
Yeah. It's crazy. How do we not? University of Oklahoma, and we're out here struggling for offensive linemen.
Yeah.
I mean, how was that a thing?
And I'm just telling you right now, those 2 edges, man, they're licking their chops right now. I'm just telling you.
They're gonna make plays.
Yeah, they're gonna make plays.
What's the edge's name? The true freshman? I forget his name. Huh?
Thomas
Stewart.
Or Stewart.
Yeah,
Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not trying to see no machine guns out there, okay? Because hey, whoever's at QB better run for their life, okay?
They also will take themselves out of the play too. If we, they like to go upfield. We all watch the breakdown, and you go back
Yeah.
and watch the film. They all run up the field. Not just those two, Kennard. Isn't that his name?
Yeah.
The other one, Kennard.
I think
it's all of the defensive ends. They like to get up the field, so
they're fast.
They can also take themselves out of the play. So
yeah,
we definitely need to use that to our advantage.
If we have a good running back, which I don't know if we do at this moment.
Wow.
All right, what do you want me to say?
Wow.
I'm going back. I think Tatum's your best runner.
I mean, I got nothing else, dude. I got nothing else.
Tatum's your best runner, but
for sure,
liability and everything else. And then I think Sawchuk's actually probably your overall best.
No shot.
I think so.
Hey, I love you.
He hasn't.
He's not.
He's played 3 snaps.
He's not terrible, but he's not the best one we have. I mean, I don't. He might be, but why is he? Where is he? Where'd he go?
He played a lot against Texas. We just stopped running the ball in the second half. I mean, he only had 2 carries and he had 9 yards. I mean, he did some phenomenal things in pass blocking. They were trying to get him some screens. So obviously,
I will say though, on the screen, he goes to the house.
And a wheel route, if they throws it to him.
Or not the screen, the wheel. That's what I'm there.
Oh, this is what we were talking about. I've never seen backs run out of the backfield so many times as last game and not be thrown to and be wide open like that until the very end of the game. And we gained 15 yards. Bro, it was that way for I probably counted 5 times that game, and it's wide open. I'm good 30-yard gain. But we just can't. And there was one time, and it was Tarquin's ass that got whipped, and he was reading, and he almost got to that last read, and he would have been out of the house for at least 30 yards, but he got beat, so he had to roll out to the right, so he couldn't get to that read. But I mean, you got to be able to feel that. I don't know. Maybe it's just coaching. I don't know.
All right, next question, fellas, because this has been asked, and I want y'all's opinion on it.
I've been screaming that the whole season.
He has been. Yes, he has been.
It's there. Right. It's open.
We don't check it. We haven't checked it down all season.
It's there.
Hey, hold on.
Go ahead. Your next one.
Because this has been a debate, and it's gonna rear its head. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna rear its head on Saturday. Hey, hold on. Let me ask it.
Oh boy,
is Jackson Arnold coming back as the quarterback on Saturday? Is he going to come into the game? You think?
No. He's out of here.
I think it depends on the score.
Oh, is he going to come in the game? I thought you were talking about is he going to redshirt?
Hey, I'm talking about which quarterback is going to lead this team into the future. They're going to pick one. They're going to pick.
He already said he's going to pick 9. No,
I'm telling you right now, dude.
No.
What I watched on Saturday against Texas was
he said that you got to give a guy a chance to show his full potential. So this is the last game. If we go into half and we're down 7-3, I think you have to. And I don't.
He's coming out.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know, man.
Johnny on the spot. Going to lead us to a victory, and everybody's going to raise him up, and we're going to go party.
I don't think he comes back out. If we're down 7-3, you've had pretty much 3 full games now. Had a okay game at Auburn. Had one good throw and a good 2-point conversion.
And a run.
Yeah.
And a run. Okay. And
that was cool.
I know Texas, they are good D though too. So that's hard. So I don't know. I do think Jackson's sitting there in the whim, man. If it is like a 7-3 ball game, I wouldn't be surprised if he runs out second half.
Hey, weren't we thinking 3 weeks ago though, after the Auburn game, that we found our guy? Didn't we? I mean, we sat here.
I said high.
I said ride with 9.
Hey,
for
whatever we're gonna win with, I'm there for.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, fellas. I don't know. I don't even know how we got here.
Hey, but what's crazy is if we had all 5 receivers, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
That's what I said too.
We would honestly probably be 5-0 or whatever, 6-0. I think we definitely would have a chance in that Texas game if everybody was still there.
I think
but
so.
we didn't.
Yeah.
That's what I just said. I said if none of
I
that
know
happened.
what you're saying. Okay, I know what you're saying.
And we were riding with him all year, beginning.
Hey, but what if this is what Jackson needed?
He did.
Clear his mind. Then he
Man,
comes
shit
out
down his leg and looked like a deer in headlights.
plays phenomenal. Yeah, I mean,
He needed to ride the pine for a little bit and feel it. I think it's best for him. Every young player's got to go through it, I think.
I know Hawkins has thrown.
Hawkins is a young player.
Hey, I know Hawkins has thrown some good balls, but it's ugly. Like, it's ugly, man.
Is Jackson not ugly? Not literally.
His form is
not literally. I didn't mean that literally. I just mean like I know his form, but he fumbled twice and threw. I guess that is a fumble technically, but what is worse?
Right. No, I would much rather take the guy that doesn't turn the ball.
So you're saying Michael Hawkins?
Yes. Until he's not even throwing the ball.
Until he's not scoring and you're taking, give me somebody that's going to throw it
down.
What
are we doing, man?
Hey, I know y'all saw Baker perform the other day. What do you have? 3 or 4 interceptions, and they scored 51 points? Give me that quarterback. Throw it.
You're saying Jackson Arnold.
You know what I'm about to say. I'm tired of rolling out and throwing a 3-yard little dump off. Hit me 40 yards down the field one time. And even if you don't catch it, just give me something so I can just have some hope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let your players go at least try to make a
What if you get a pass interference call?
Exactly. 15. Please. Just let your guys go get the ball. Go try. You're not going to know what you have until you try.
We tried. First possession. We tried.
Crazy.
Almost hit it.
Yeah, and then guess what? They got scared and didn't go back to it. What are we doing?
What are we scared of?
Then we go to rollouts to the short side of the field 18,000 times for 2 yards.
All right, we're digressing.
We are.
What I expect from this offense is
I wasn't here last podcast. I get a lot of shit off my chest, okay?
That's right. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
To both of y'all's points, it starts with the run game. And I expect it for some reason. Call me a homer, optimistic, whatever. I expect us to be able to run the ball.
We should.
It's time.
All right. Well, hey, hold on. Let's get these scores. Okay, one last point.
Last thing.
Yep.
I don't know if this would help, but I would love to see us go under center. Just once.
Interesting.
Not happening.
I don't think there's enough time for
not happening.
Hey.
Not happening.
Do something. I see it in the NFL all the time. Let's go. Let's do it.
I agree. I would love to see that,
Whatever
but
works.
that ain't gonna happen.
Something different. I'm tired of looking at it. Change it up for me.
Okay. We'll see. Hey, we'll see on Saturday. Let's get to the score predictions. Okay. I need who's winning. I need a score prediction. All right, Alex, you're gonna kick it off for me, man. What do you got and what's your score?
I'm gonna go. All right. I'm gonna go 21-10 Sooners at home.
It's a big win.
I think because our defense matches up so well with this offense, and like Ryan said, they don't really pass all that great. If we can stop them in the run game, I think it'll be a lower. Actually, I'm gonna say 21-17. I like that a lot better. 21-17. I think they'll score a little bit, just on some little, it's kind of how the season's been going, just some here and there, little, you know what I mean? I think it'll be 21-17, Sooners at the house.
Okay. Ryan, what you got, man?
I got.
Oh, boy.
I think South Carolina's going to be coming off an emotional high and kind of play down.
Yeah.
Should have won at Auburn. Should have won at LSU probably, or against
Alabama.
LSU. Alabama last week. So I think they're going to be. I think they're due for a letdown. And I think we're playing with a chip on our shoulder. So I think it's just a bad time for them, is what I'm going to say. So I'm not going with the spread. I don't throw that out. I think my boys are going to come out and the offense is going to look better. So I'm going 27-10.
Okay.
The Sooners.
Okay. Hey, I really hope that happens, just for the sake of everybody
That'd
involved
be
with the
nice.
University of Oklahoma program, man.
That would be nice. A little
Yeah, it
2017 action. I can see that.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go 2017, and we win on a last-minute field goal. I think we score twice and kick 2 field goals. I think they score twice and kick 1 field goal, and we win 2017.
I like that.
So, and defense, I think the defense scores a touchdown. I'm going to throw that out there.
Are we? Do we know if we're getting anybody back this week at all?
Burks is supposedly
Burks
80%.
was 80%. I doubt he played.
I'm getting real sick and tired
Hey,
of everybody not coming back. Come on, man. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
What's going on over there? Where's the training staff? What's going on? Why is all my players getting hurt? You know,
And it's not just a minor. It's like
life-ending injuries.
Yeah, season ending. Everybody.
It's insane. But you know, if we get him back, man, we need him back. We got to have somebody out there we can throw to.
Yeah.
I will say, Ryan, you're going on Saturday. I think you're going to go to a pretty crazy game. And I think it's going to be a good game to be there. I think it's going to be a great atmosphere. And because every game they've played up to this point has been insane. And so I think it continues. Like I said, I think we win on a last-minute field goal. So I think it's going to be something crazy like that, how we win.
Everybody's going to be spelling cocks out there.
Right. I mean, yeah.
I'm going to join in.
All right. I need a Sooners win for.
This is a big win. It's a big game.
Yeah. Hey, this game right here is I'm not going to say. Actually, I am going to say it.
Say it.
Season saving if we can pull this game.
I was going to say if we lose this, we ain't making a bowl game.
It feels like one of those games where it could build you up and you can excel, or it could derail some players.
Yep.
This is a very important game for everybody. I mean, players, staff, and we're going to play a very disciplined, sound football game. South Carolina got a good squad. So
I feel like we haven't done that one time this year. Maybe besides the very first game, maybe, but a sound game, not one, I don't think. Because you see, every time we play, anytime we have something good, we shoot ourselves in the foot in the very next play.
Yeah.
Doing something stupid every time. So hopefully we can get them. Hopefully them boys and coaches can get everything going. I think it'll be a good week this week for sure.
Last point before we get out of here.
Yep.
How crazy has it been that 2 games we had back-to-back turnovers?
Back-to-back turnovers.
Yeah, that's true. The fumbles.
Oh yeah.
Texas, and then who was the other one?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Back-to-back drives, back-to-back takeaways.
Yep.
On our side of the field.
Yep.
It's been bad. It's been bad. Penalties have been bad. Turnovers have been bad.
All right.
I mean, like I said, let's just put together a sound game where everybody's clicking, everybody's executing, and we walk out the Palace with a victory. So, hey, let's touch one more game. We're just going to do one game before we get out of here. Because we got Texas, Georgia. And give me y'all's picks. Who you think's going to win? And then we'll get out of here.
I think Georgia wins late. Like a 35-28 game maybe. Or maybe I think so.
Okay.
If you can move, I feel like, because if you could throw the ball against Texas, if we had receivers, I think we could have threw the ball against them. From what I was watching, being at the game, I feel like you can get them a little bit. They're not like super, super big, I don't think, at the cornerback position. So I think their guys are pretty fast and a little bit longer too. I think if they could throw the ball, I think it'll be a higher scoring game for sure. but I think they get them late. It's not going to be like a blowout or anything. It's going to be like a late, come kind of down to the last wire type of game for them.
I like that pick. Ryan, what you got?
Yeah, I'll probably go with Georgia just because they've been battle tested, played some good competition. Texas hasn't played really anybody. They kind of just been cruising, so they haven't had to turn it on, turn it off. But I think Texas's rush is going to get them in trouble here. I don't think they have. I know they Simmons on the edge is good, and so is the other kid. But
that's that transfer. He played really good.
Yeah, but their DTs, I think, is what's gonna. Not that they're bad. I just don't think that they can cause that much havoc.
Right.
So I just think Georgia wins that battle, and that takes them over the top. And I think they win by a touchdown or so.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I think Texas does win. I liked what I saw from them. Man.
I do too. They look good, man. I'm not taking anything away from them.
If Bond's not in, it's for sure Georgia.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we got to wait to see that because he's the X factor for me.
Who?
Isaiah Bond.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? He didn't even play the second half against us. So
yep.
But yeah, to me, I think their offense it looked explosive. Yours is not. He's a good quarterback. Not saying he's not, and he doesn't really do much for me. But I think in these games he shows up, and I think he's just going to be who he is, not do too much, and I think they win. I'm gonna go 30. I'm gonna go 33-27. At home. So, all right, fellas. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all hopping on. Let's will these boys to victory on Saturday against the Gamecocks. And like I said, anything y'all want to say before we get out of here, man?
Just saying prayers for everybody down there in the hurricane and the floods, stuff like that. Just want to say that.
I like that. That's appreciated for sure.
100.
So, all right, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, just real quick, just want to give a shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all in the comments. Appreciate everything, man. If you like what we're doing, like, subscribe, whatever y'all want to do, man. We appreciate all the action that we're getting, man. But hey, thank y'all, fellas. And you know how we always end this sucker? It's Boomer.
Boomer.
Soner.